Hello, Omadon! Okay. Today we got this. I swear. I have this. I'm running out of things to name the streams. I have to have this.
I mean, you said that the last several streams too, so...
It's the truth. I'm running out. Okay. Okay, wait. So, we know I'm on the right track in that I need to decode something from the unburned reels as the code. And right now we know the one code, which is diamond, crescent moon, well, the first crescent moon, second crescent moon, the simulation symbol, and diamond again. So, it could be that it's always end cap with diamonds. I'm writing these thoughts down. Or the diamonds could represent something like the eye of the universe. That's a maybe. Okay, and I've tried what I thought it would be. And so far, none that I thought it would be for the third reel have been working at that third one. So maybe it's a second reel that I need. So let's just write down symbology that, is present in the second unburned reel. This is the second one, right? Yeah, this is the second one. Okay. Has something to do with the eye. Death. The regrowth. So maybe it could be the crescent moons in backwards order. Eye again, or flames. Eye again. And then it could be sun, maybe? Because we block out the sun. Okay, so I've got a a good range of symbols from this. So also from here we have this, which would be maybe flame to start because of the campfire and everything. And then simulation, or flame again, maybe. Flame is important at the beginning of this. Simulation, death, simulation. Okay. And if this matters at all, it had the symbol of their, the planet they orbited. This is about the simulation. And then waking up. They can't wake up when dead. Because there's no signal. Oh no! I'm sorry you can't sleep, Omadon. Okay. What's the part that's burnt here? I want to really hone in on the part that is burnt. EXP33. Is that a streamer?
That's a game.
Oh.
Expedition 33.
Oh,
One of the
Expedition
more popular
33.
games this year.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, Clear Obscure. That's the second half. I only remembered Expedition 33. Thank you. I've heard a lot of good things about it. It's a turn-based game, from what I understand, but they did it in a way that's completely different.
Wait a second.
Like, really interesting.
I wonder if for this one it's actually it's diamond and then it uses part of the 3 symbols that show up related to. Oh, is there multiple? Oh, is that first symbol is related to? Can't see. Let me zoom in a little bit. Burned reels. No, okay, I need it's the other one. The other code. Because it could be related to those symbols since that's what's burnt, you know? Not me, Loki, going back to see what it was. Okay, so we had the sun, sim, and flame. Okay. That's a theory. We could try that. Oh, is it called Expedition 33 because they had 33 devs? Okay, I'm not even gonna go. I'm just gonna go now with the codes for number 2. Honestly, I'm not even gonna worry about anything to do with the 3rd reel because it hasn't been working. Oh wait, I forgot to set my course. So quickly, set course. And okay. So it could be Diamond, Sun, Sim, Flame, Diamond, potentially. Honestly, that would make sense if it was Diamond, Sun, Sim, Flame, Diamond. Wait, is that the finished shark one? Yes, that is the right one. 8-hour OST, dang. I hope it's insane in a good way. No, I want to see, actually. You have all the drama. Oh my gosh. I know! How could they ever compete? I mean, yeah, even if it is just insane how it came to be, though, the story has to be pretty good if you enjoy it, you know? Like, you're watching my stream! You're clearly a connoisseur with taste. I say, as I do not actually have the ego to support that statement. Boat. Boat. Boat, 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 boat. Boat, boat, boat. Boat, boat, boat. Boat, boat, boat. Oh, boat, boat, boat. I'm not ADHD, you're ADHD.
You can actually see the platforms raising and falling?
Yeah, I wanted to see myself doing it with that for once. I do enjoy it.
The way that the standard person is expected to do it.
Yeah, well, apparently I never looked at my feet while standing still.
Nope.
Which just... it really exemplifies the ADHD that I have, is that I never stood still. And composers filming themselves either playing... Oh! Interesting that I can teach the filmmakers a thing or two. Okay, I want to try End Capped by Diamonds. And then I think it's a sun, a simulation, and a flame. Is it that these just are not effective now? No, they still are. Maybe I do just have to visually see something turn off. Let's try switching it up. Is it in a different order? Maybe? If it's gonna be these 3 symbols. I don't see it turning off. Oh, is that the dam breaking or something? No, it's way too early. Something has to shut off. Okay. So instead, let's try Planet Flame and Simulation. Planet Flame and Simulation symbols. No. Not in that order. Let's try Planet at the bottom. Flame. No. Okay, those are not options. Okay, Flame, Sim, and instead of this, I want the third crescent. Okay, we'll put third crescent on top, and Sim. No. No. Third crescent in the middle. No. No. Okay. So, let's instead focus, let's do third crescent, first crescent, I. Or not I, simulation. Come on, I'm feeling good about this one. Why? Maybe it's I, Flame, and Sun? But the I think, is a diamond, and I've already done it. I am enjoying hearing about it, too. Maybe it's not capped end in diamonds then. Okay. So it starts off with the eye. There's death, there's regrowth. Then there's something about the eye or flame. And then the sun, maybe? Maybe it's diamond to go with the eye. Maybe instead of regrowth, it's flame or eye, flame, and then the sun. Okay. Maybe I grabbed the wrong code. Maybe it is capped end in diamonds. But it's the one with the planet, the first crescent, and the diamond. Why would it be triple diamond? That makes no sense. No reason for it to be triple diamond. Okay, so it definitely is the other code. That would be associated with what was burnt. The burnt area specifically is that they built a machine that is sent out and is going to put a rest to the eye of the universe. Okay, let's try third crescent, first crescent, flame, eye, sun. Let me through, 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 let me through. Is there some way of turning? Wait. No, because if it's underwater, I can't go to bed. There's no flame to take me in. Is there a way I can go somewhere where the bell won't work? No, they all have working bells. There's nothing that disables the bells without disabling the flame. And well, the only way for me to get back there now is to go to the bell. Since I did not take the boat back across. But what could I... Ow, fudge! Okay, no damage, good. What is it? Maybe I need to go back? Because I don't think any... Maybe that is the code for the second one. Maybe I'm doing the code for the second one. Because I already know that it has... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No!
Well, you're right by the bell, at least.
Yeah. But, like... How... I'm trying to get to it without getting sucked away. Skelly! Where are you?
I played on Outer Wilds music on Spotify, and the first song that pops up is Final Voyage.
Aww. Why do you do this to yourself? So, there's something. Maybe I need to go back to the... But the ring for the third one's not working. You know? Because the unburnt reel for the third one... It is sun, their home, flames or sim. Like, I've written down so many things related to them. But I've never gotten it trying to go off the third reel, you know? Well, the second reel's not cutting it either, apparently. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Yes, I am frustrated, but no, I don't want actual answers. I just... The burned reels are important. But why are they so hard to... Oh, wait. I can't tell if those guys go off. Can I ask one question?
Okay.
Have I ever gotten this code close? Like, within one symbol and or the exact, you know... Have I gotten at least 4 of the symbols correct at any time?
Not that I have noticed.
So maybe it's not capped end in diamonds. No. Okay. So the diamond theory is out. It's definitely not end Captain Diamonds. I'm missing something with these reels, though. Because, like...
I haven't been watching every combination either, but I have not noticed you get close enough that it would be accurate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm just... What am I not understanding from the burned reels? Okay, let me go back. The code for that first one. Let me understand this. It's diamond, which relates to the eye. First crescent to second crescent moon, which represents life to death, because they destroy. It goes from plentiful planet to, you know, not plentiful planet. Simulation. And then diamond representing the eye again at the end. I can't get back up there. I think it's time for me to meditate, because I need to look at the... I can't meditate in here. That's right. I want to make sure there's no way of jumping up. Now here. Yeah, okay. Well. Okay. Well, let me just go ahead down to here and meditate. Because I wanna re-relate how this code relates to that first disc. Because to me, the code is perfect to what the first disc is trying to say. You know, the first reel. But none of my combinations based off of reel 3 or reel 2 seem to be even close. You know, which is confusing me because I thought the codes are in the burned reels. So going at this and knowing what code 1 is. Let's go to the unburnt version of code 1. Eye of the Universe. Yes. It gets to their moon. Makes sense. Still about the eye. This was still unburnt. Eye of the Universe. This was burnt. Goes from plentiful planet to non-plentiful planet. And then simulation for some reason. Less... It ends with eye because they make it to eye. Simulation because they probably had to develop the simulation to be able to make it through. Like, make the journey. You know? Because their ship's decently fast, you know. It was able to make it away from out of the range of the, what's it called? Impending supernova, but maybe it's not simulation. Maybe it represents their ship. Or else it's supposed to be this. Because there's one simulation thing with the reel. So either what I think the simulation is their ship, or it's because there's one related to simulation here and it's based on where the door is. that leads down into the simulation. So, for reel 3, it starts with I. Okay, let me get off of this. Let me start this over again with my what symbology it could be. Okay, so it starts with I. Scan. I. Sun is there. Death. Birth. I was writing down anything that's prominent, you know. I. Flames. Sim, because they have the simulation symbol in the back. I. Sun. Ship, maybe. Okay, and then they do have 2 simulation pieces. Okay. So they have 2 sim reels. You know what? Let me go down to the Forbidden Archives. Let me go. I want to see the ordering of these reels real quick. Because, like, maybe the order of the reels, like, that they're on the shelf can, you know, tell me something. Ow. I missed something up. I'm sorry, I'm trying to just get over to- Oh, fuck. Oh! Oh, this poor ship! Lord have mercy on me. Lord have mercy on this ship right now. Okay, that's good enough. That's good enough. Oh, I was gonna say, wait, I could just sleep here. There's no flame, though. Yeah, there's no active flames here. Darn it. I was hoping there would be active flames somewhere. Okay. Let me go see where I can get the unburned reels. I just need to understand. I just need to understand you. Also, 02121. 02121. That probably does not actually have anything to do with the code. But I am grasping at the straws because I'm gonna go insane, go insane. You can tell it's late at night and I am at the end of my wit's end with this, can't you? Maybe it's the second and fourth position that are the simulations. Because those are the false doors. Or those are the doorways here. If I'm correct, then I'll find the simulation-related reels in those positions. If both my theories are correct, at least. Yeah. Search for me, you little elk owls. Bye-bye. It was nice seeing you again. Not really. I'm glad that you get... I wish you could rest in peace. If this is what is peace to you, if this is your heaven, then I wish the best upon thee. But...
There's some of them just watching reels continuously. That doesn't seem like heaven to me.
Well, it's probably closer to purgatory, but... Wait. What? Where's the third reel here? Did I mix these up? Is this the first one? No. I messed it up? Is this actually the first one?
Reel 3. That's the error log looking one looks like.
I feel like I'm missing a reel here. No, I'm not. What? Yes, I am. What? Yeah, this is reel 2, isn't it? Or no, this is...
Reel 3?
It is. Yeah, because they're... They were both in the second position.
Okay, yeah, Amadan just said only one archive has 3 reels, the other ones have 2, so...
I know, and I thought it was the third one that had 3. Must have been the second.
This one just has the third uncensored and the error log.
Okay. So, this starts off with sun. Planet / moon. Because they're both here. But the moon would be the first crescent. Because it's healthy. And then they build simulation, and this is the burnt part. Simulation. Could be planet / moon again. Because that's what they build in the simulation. And then this could be flame / simulation. I'm leaning flame though more. Okay. So right now I've got what could be actually a 5 code. But I was so sure this one had 2 simulations. This doesn't feel like... It doesn't feel like the 3rd reel. This feels like the 2nd or the archive or something. This is simulation again. Just simulation based. So it could be sim, planet, flame because of the flame in the candle, simulation. Okay. I'm feeling like that's all I can learn from that. And they were both in the 2nd slot. 1, 2, 3. They only have 3 slots too. So it would need to be one capped in by diamonds. Which just doesn't feel right. And if this is the 3rd one... Like... It is. But what is this supposed to mean? I feel like I've been trying this one so much, and then the codes related to it work. You know?
Hey, look who it is.
Oh, Madon, you're up!
Not Omadon.
No, Madon. Skelly, I'm so sorry, oh Madon.
It rose. We were... We were trying to reanimate you, skeleton.
Okay, fudge, 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 fudge. You can't follow me upstairs! Ha! I know your weakness, stairs. Oh no, you can!
I'm pretty sure you've seen him go up the stairs before.
Look! Look. Yeah, we brought Skelly back. Night of the Living Dead. I thought stairs were. I thought it was boxed in. I thought they had an invisible wall there, like with the bridge, where it just won't go. Yeah, my death. That's what happens. Also, because I can make this joke, I have to. So I got, like... I volunteered for, like, some genetic testing that just more or less the goal was like, hey, do you have these, you know, genetic mutations that mean you're more likely to get these diseases? You know, like, you know, do you have the mutations mean you're more likely to get cancer, etc., etc.? I'm not predisposed for any of that, but one thing they did look at this little, like, 2, you know, nucleotide, just like 2 letters of the genome. And the 2 layers of the genome they looked at were GG. I am not kidding. I have gamer genetics, guys. I know it's bad, but laugh with me.
I prefer the awkward silence, because it's funny.
Loser. See, at least Omadon is smiling. But yeah, I also learned that a medication I've been taking for well over a decade is apparently a medication that's not very effective for me. Which would also explain why everyone else in my family that takes that medication still continues to have health problems, even though they're taking the medication.
It's possible that think you have the genetic predisposition, but it's not actively being inhibited too.
Well, I think it's just less inhibiting for me than it is for the rest of my family, but I can tell you for a fact the rest of my family definitely still has issues. Even though they are taking the medication they're supposed to be. Maybe First Crescent. Simulation. Planet, maybe. Flame. Or simulation, maybe. Maybe it's flame. Simulation. Planet. Simulation. A First Crescent moon? Am I even on the right track of getting the codes from the burned reels? Like, this might just be me more talking out loud. I don't think I want a definitive just yet.
Maybe.
But while you were within the guidelines I set.
I was gonna keep stating words where it's not sure either way, so like questionable.
While you are technically doing as I said, you are also being a little shit.
Not sure.
There goes damn. Okay. So they start off staring at the sun. Then they watch a reel of their home planet with their, like, planet they circled in the sky as a good planet. Then they build the simulation. Then they build the simulation. The simulation is their planet/moon. Then they go around the little flaming campfire to enter the simulation. Yes, just rhetorical.
For when you want actual answers. That's kind of funny.
I mean, that's fair. Maybe instead of the first crescent moon, it's their planet. Okay. I want an answer to this. If I get the code right, is there a visual tell? Like, will I see the light go off, and you don't need to specify which. Okay. But will it be something like I will see the light go off, or I will see the statues, like, their little field of detection disappear? Or, like, a light, like, if I had the lantern with me, would I notice, like, their eyes turn from, like, red to blue or something? Would there be some visual indication that I've solved the puzzle?
Hold on 1 second. I'm conferring with the council for the appropriate way to answer.
If this is you just have to continuously test it until it's right, I am going to scream. Tell me your secrets. What are your secrets? Is there a code written here somewhere?
After conferring with the council, we refuse to answer the question as worded. That is all I can say.
Is it the visual part of the question that is causing you to not answer?
I will not elaborate because it will be a spoiler in its own right to give any explanation. So, unless you amend the question, the council has decided no answer is appropriate.
Should I, after entering each code, walk onto the bridge and see if I'm able to cross the bridge? Is the question part of the question? Thank you, Omadon, for such clarity.
I don't think your updated wording improves the situation at all. I can't... I'm trying to be as vague as possible here.
I understand.
It genuinely is not a good way to answer you.
Is there a way to know that I've gotten the code right without having to, like, hit Q and leave the terminal to check something? Like, will I be able, from this position, to know I got the code right?
Unfortunately, I'll ask you to refer to Skelly's last message in chat. It's a question where if I answer one way, it will mislead you. If I answer another way, it will lie to you.
Am I in the correct train of thought to obtain the code? Like, is my method of...
I can answer if you want.
I feel like that's a much bigger jump, though, than just a... will I know when I get the code right? You know?
While I agree with your statement, at the same time, I don't want to mislead or lie to you. And we're all in the chat here thinking, like the same thing. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I don't think we can answer the original question without lying or misleading. But this one, the last question at least, I can technically give a definitive yes or no.
That's too big. That feels like too big of a jump. Almost. Like,
I know.
I feel like I am at that point because I feel like I'm just cannot get this solved, but I also don't want to give up. You know? Like, I feel like I'm close, but I'm just... How do I put this? I feel like I'm close, and yet so far.
We can give you guidance that is in the loosest terms possible if you really want, but it is up to you, of course, but... I understand it is frustrating too. So it's been a few days since you've made any real progress.
More than a few days. It's...
And you were on stream 7. You got the first bridge on... you're on stream 9 of the DLC. You got the code for this bridge on stream 6. Stream 5 was just you hoping and trying.
Does the code... Like, do I even need to get over there? Does the code just immediately drop this lock? That's not... Do not answer. This is me just thinking out loud.
No, we're not.
Like, is that why you can't answer? Is it because I would have to be looking behind... Like, saying there's a visual indication could mislead me to thinking it's with the bridge, but saying no would be a lie because I could visually see the lock come off.
You may interpret the answer as you wish, but that's all we can say based on the questions you've legitimately asked so far.
I understand.
Once you have completed this puzzle and beaten the DLC, you'll understand why we could not answer the question.
I just wanna... Don't you meta our refusal.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to ask you to not. Okay.
That's fair.
I'm just trying to be upfront with the reasoning behind our refusal, that's all. Yeah.
Am I correct in that the code is found in the reels? Not trying to specify if it's the burned reels, the unburned, if it's a combination of several reels. Just in general, Am I correct in my understanding that the codes relate to the reals? In some way?
I'm going to need you to specify a little bit more with that question. I want you to be very deliberate with your wording.
Am I correct in understanding that the codes relate to the reals that are located within the archives, where the unburnt version of the reals, the hidden archives? Not like specifically that this is related to third rank, just in general. And yes, this is a strawberry berserker. So think your answers out in the Discord, decide on how this is getting responded to together. But I feel like, given that I've never gotten at least 4 of these correct, that I'm doing something wrong in looking to the reals. But also my understanding is that it is in the reals. Let me try my first one where it was diamonds. Sun, Sim, Flame. No, you're still there.
Okay.
Is there a way to hit this and still see that?
The council has come to a split decision. I'm calling the tiebreaker.
Oh gosh. I did not expect this. Okay.
The answer itself may be misleading in a way, but it is still at least answerable this time. It's not nearly as bad as the last question. Are you okay with that?
Okay. By misleading, I'm saying I understand that it could be that, I need to use the reels from the second archive to figure out the code here for number 3. That they're not exactly necessarily a 1-to-1 match. But I'm just clarifying that. If that is what this might be misleading is related to, I understand that. I just want to know if I'm even going to the right train of thought, because if it's not in the reels at all, I don't want to keep wasting time trying to interpret them.
Okay. Then I am ready with my answer based on the wording that you have used there.
Okay.
Is just final safe word check.
Strawberry berserker.
Okay. The reels do not help you identify the code.
I have put so much time into that.
I know, and I've been wanting to say something this entire time, but that would be so rude to say. But the reels do not help with the code.
Then why did the reel match up for the code for number 1?
You got fucking lucky. That's what it comes down to.
But it literally lines up with it! No, you can't tell me! You can't tell me! That's the third one.
It's not quite what you think it is.
This is literally...
That's all I can say. You're drawing the right lines on your mental board, linking things together. But the lines are pointing to the wrong places sometimes. That's all I can say. That is all I can say without a further question.
Because the first one is diamond, first crescent moon is, life, second crescent moon is death. Because it's the diamond is the eye sends a signal, they go from a good planet to a bad planet. The sim is because that's where the door to enter the tower down into the simulation below is, and then the diamond is the eye again. Let me look at the doors on the first tower. Let me go look at the doors on this first fucking tower. Is it maybe the arrangement of the doors on the tower that did? But I think the fucking pictures in the tower are all the same. I think they're in the same order. It's just where the moon is among them. The planet is different. And where that planet is where the sim gets plugged in. And, like, if it has to do with the 02121 of the lanterns, but the lanterns don't line up with the first tower,
Look, I agree with Amadan's statement a bit. That first code does mimic the story, so you are correct in that for that first reel. But that's it. That's where as far as my understanding, that's where the connection stops.
So, I wasn't supposed to get the first code from the reel. I was supposed to get it from other mechanics.
No. You were intended to find it pretty much the way you did. By seeing that you're supposed to see the invisible bridges moving and slot them in place. That is the quote, correct way of solving it. Your way was technically the same, but more roundabout.
Yeah, because I never stopped moving when trying to put my thing down, so I didn't get the prompt. So I was like convinced that it only happened in these rare glitched locations.
Yeah.
Okay.
The one thing I can hardcore agree with is I think we did just break you there for a minute. I think you just had your crash out.
Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. And simulation was here. Which... Well, maybe... Is it based on the number of candles? 4? No. No, because diamond is... Did the tree shape being a diamond, maybe? Okay, let's see. Instrument. Okay, instrument.
I have the numbers for the first code if you want those. Is that the numbers actually are, or the symbols if you want that.
Fish. Not yet. Glow eye.
Glow eye.
Stargaze. Boat. Okay. But also 2 candles, 1 lantern, 4 candles in the picture, and 2 lanterns. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 7 to 8 candles, depending, and 1 lantern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, and 2. Then 3 and 1. But wait, it's 1 dish. It's 1 dish. So that would make 2, which would be the second one, which would be the first crescent. No, that would not be the diamond. It starts with diamond. I was gonna say that's a crescent moon. No. Okay, let me compare this real quickly. Just over real quick to this. So there's something visual somewhere. It's just it's not where I expect the visual to be. But me metaing what you guys tell me was also a reason I didn't want any hints, because even the most innocent sounding of hint, I would probably glean a lot more information than intended from. And so that's why I've also been very much I don't want a hint period, because I know I will glean too much information from it. Yeah, they are the same. So these are not the indicators, because they're the same. The only thing that changes is where the planet is. Wait, number of candles? Should be the same. Yeah, they are the same. I miscounted for the boat. originally. That was 3, not 2. How am I supposed to? How am I supposed to get the code then? Okay. Let me...
Well, I was out today, by the way. I had the first margarita pizza that I actually liked.
Oh.
It's because they put fresh tomatoes on top of the pizza. Like little diced tomatoes.
I thought...
Were, like, only lightly cooked, so it was pretty good.
I want you to know my brain did not process margarita pizza. Thought you were talking about the drink. Heard you say put fresh tomatoes on top. And was like, what the heck?
I can't say I've ever had a margarita with a tomato on top.
I was really disgusted and concerned. I'm gonna be honest here. I was like, what the heck is wrong with you? Like,
margarita pizzas is in no sauce, just cheese and like uncooked tomatoes on top.
Oh, is that what margarita means? No sauce?
I forget exactly what it means.
Because I never understood what the difference between a regular and a margarita pizza was, other than like extra oregano, rosemary, and that on top, you know?
The main thing that a margarita pizza gives, after Googling it, is it's the only ingredients that go on it are tomatoes, mozzarella, and basil, red, white, and green. Italian flag.
But why margarita, not Italian pizza?
I have no clue. I honestly have no clue. I just know that's what it's called. But some of them will put actual sauce on there still.
I don't. Oh my god, that's cursed.
I mean,
one building.
Fair, but we have
one.
We have a lot of weird ways that we call things here in the United States. Like a lot of things that we attribute to America aren't exactly from here, or a lot of things we attribute to other countries are from here.
I was gonna say like Chinese fortune cookies, sushi,
or like French fries are not French whatsoever.
Okay, yeah, these have the same. So clearly it's not this that's the indicator of what the codes are. Okay. Where am I supposed to be getting these codes? Is it something in the archives? Should I have actually gone to the first... I should have gone to the archive. Oh wait, I have to... Oh my gosh, I have to go... I need to go open the thing. I need to open it, or else I can't get back there to the archive. I need to go open the boat area at the first archive. Because I want to explore that first archive a little. And I can explore the second archive quick from the first one. Also, I'm just gonna set this up for a gay baby jail, in case I feel like doing it.
Yeah, it was just a really good margarita pizza. You usually put too much on it, or it's super sweet, or just way too much of something. No, it was just simple little tomatoes on top. They ground up the basil into like a little sauce and just put like little thin lines across it. But it was just nice. It was like the perfect mix of cheese and
da. Sorry.
Okay. Sorry, I just know that you don't care about my pizza experience.
Oh no, I love your pizza experience. I got distracted. I have ADHD! How do you expect me to not get distracted super easily by every little thing? Ooh, squirrel. Actually, I think that's an opossum on the yeah, there's an opossum outside.
Nice.
Hopefully he doesn't cause chaos again.
I had pepperoni pizza too, but it was a lot more greasy compared to the margarita pizza, so I got more margarita pizza.
Oh.
No worries, Abaddon.
I probably still won't solve the code.
We'll
So
at you if she just starts making any good progress.
if I actually make progress, I will pause the game and wait for you to come back. Like if I actually am at that last bit.
Well, he did say that it doesn't know how long it takes too, so.
Yeah.
Worst case, we can just send a timestamp for when to start watching. But
okay.
Yeah, that is a nice part about that. They don't want it was just there was like no grease.
Yum yum. You're making me hungry for pizza.
Hey, well, we can get some margarita pizza together next time if you want.
Yeah, but that's like in a month. I want pizza now. I already took my medication for the night. Okay, let's see what's in the second.
I can send you pizza sometime too if you want them.
You what?
I can send you pizza sometime if you want them.
No,
Pizza's
no,
good.
no waste money.
You know what I have to say about that.
Shush.
Where are you going, by the way?
Second archive. I want to see if there's something here I can learn. So I think it's gonna be information. And the dam just broke.
I'm confused what you mean second archive though, because you're walking towards the first archive.
Oh,
This is below the manor.
No, that's not below the manor.
Yes, it is. Then you go back up the elevator, you go up through the fireplace.
Oh, wait, really?
Yee.
I thought that was the second one. You're for gore. I'm tired. Okay.
That's okay. That's why I'm just clarifying. You went to the first archive.
I didn't even need to. Ah!
If you want to go to the second archive, you got to fight your way through the
No, not yet.
Of all the crazy things.
Yeah, no, I'm okay. I'm just gonna let me through. I was supposed to respond to my mentee too. We're doing college tours for her, then.
You could have jumped to the second boat, by the way. It was in your way.
I didn't wanna. I just wanna go get into the dream world.
Yeah.
Let me in. End my suffering, because I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I need to understand what in the first archive. It's something with the archive rather than the reels that I'm supposed to be understanding. Rafty choo choo. It was a train of rafts. I just wish I had my jetpack so I could zoom me over here and turn this light off and turn the bridge, the little second house with the boats on. There's something in the archives I'm supposed to be getting the code from. And then probably it just takes the chain off rather than actually gets me to that third place to extinguish it. But I need to extinguish it. Maybe it's building upon the whole with the third of there being invisible bridges. Maybe it builds an invisible bridge, but that had to do with the first code. And ow! What does it sound like when I scream into the mic? Genuine curiosity.
I'm on Discord, it doesn't come through.
Oh. This is the first one. It's thin, but I think all of the patterns could have fit. I don't think it was an issue. Okay, so I have the code for the first one. Let me see, how can I fit a diamond in the moons? I think I'm supposed to just walk across it. I also... No, this makes it appear. This has to do with their planet. And this has a picture of their planet with the moon. Okay, this is 2 moons simulation. So there are 3 spots on the bookshelf. If I assume the simulation, it's bookended by diamonds. So, like, let's just assume it's bookended by diamonds. For every code. Okay. Actually, let me just... Real quick, let me just check this out when I'm outside the bubble. Anything I can see in there? No, it is fully out of the code. There's no way of getting it from that. Okay. From something here, though, I am supposed to be getting the code. So something about moons or about diamonds I'm looking for. Something that maybe has a numerical. Maybe the heights of the... No, because everywhere else has the book things even. There... Because that doesn't represent diamond. Maybe... No. That doesn't... No. Okay. What here gets me to that code? Okay. I thought I could just... I thought there would be an... Okay, I'm just gonna quickly meditate just to end the loop. Just pretend I left the loop end on its own. I just want to save those couple seconds, you know. Yeah, the noises. Honestly, you're really accurate with how you describe the noise that the glitch makes. Okay. Maybe let me look at the... Nothing there at the archives physically. No, I don't want to... Okay. Moon glitched. It's not the symbols on it that's giving it to me. Okay. So, let's assume is bookend by diamonds. This is the third one. So then it would be... The door is in the first, so flame and then third crescent moon maybe? So, sim... Flame... Third crescent moon? Maybe, because I'm supposed to go by the pictures on the reel, not by... But no, you won't find it in the reel. Let me go look at the large tree without... Let me just look at the large tree on mural quickly. I gotta go put the suit on. Let the autopilot go for a second. Diamond crescent moons. Oh, then I know for a second simulation is the second door on the left. So... Oh, I overshot them. Okay. It's the second one. Okay, let me go look at that tree mural without them there to cause issues. Like, let me look at the day when it's still there. And light when it's still there. Because something has to... Maybe going up to the tree mural with the sound in my hand even? You know? I'm pretty sure it's normally... Yeah, it has the door shut normally. It's just a tree with the planet above it. A dead tree with the planet above it. I don't think that... I don't know if it has anything to do with... You don't even have anything. Is it maybe having to do with musical notes? I want to go explore Archive 1 a little more to help me understand. Because I want to understand. I want to reverse engineer. I know the code. I need to figure out what gives me the code. What could I have gotten the code from? Except code number 1's not a good one to be doing this with, because you're not supposed to be doing it via code, are you? You're supposed to just find it via the bridge. There's not actually something that's supposed to give me the code, is there?
And to be fair, you also didn't find the code for number 2.
Yeah. But I can't figure out how I'm supposed to get 3 cleared up without a code. I can't go around the back. I've tried looking for, is there another way to shut those things off? Or the light off, or anything that will allow me to cross the bridge. And I can't find another way of getting to that island without using the bridge. And I can't get across the bridge without code.
I think I ate too much pizza today.
Can I just... Can I please just try and glitch my way up there? No, I don't need to have this on me.
Well, I would normally agree with you, Skeleton. I have a small appetite nowadays.
I have my effects on you, huh?
Well, it wasn't you necessarily, but, you know, my appetite has fallen a lot, and I'm not used to being full anymore.
I fell. I'm drowning. Am I supposed to just swim over to there somehow?
I used to be the person that would have... could, but not necessarily would, eat an entire large pizza on my own. Now I'm like 3 slices and like, you know, that's a lot.
Am I supposed to? Am I supposed to? Every one of them had a way for you to get there without knowing the code. There has to be something I'm missing with 3. This entire area is all about hidden paths, you know. But they did that concept for the first one. And the first one's not about hidden paths. The first one is about just patience and waiting until it changes. But there's no... Am I supposed to wait till the power glitches? Is the power glitch supposed to be when I go for it while the power's glitched as it changes to moving away from the sun, am I supposed to start running across the bridge just then? No. No! They would. No. And maybe it's a thing I haven't done yet, which is I'm supposed to leave this over here on this island and try and just go in the water, because the water doesn't immediately kill me. I have a little bit of drowning time. And does it have a lower area I can climb up onto over there? Not really having a coastline? Okay, not really crouching or anything. Can I relight it? No. No. You know what? I'm just gonna drop you right here real quickly. I wanna just... Is there somewhere that I can turn a light off in the third area? Maybe when I extinguish for the archive, it extinguishes that light too? Let's try that. Yeah, you keep the same. You're the same in the dream world too. So it's not that. Is there random picture frames I'm supposed to be finding throughout the level? No, because it's not going to be code related. I've wasted most of my time. I'm sorry. I feel like a super stupid streamer, I'll be honest. Like, I feel like I've big brained so much, and I feel like I'm such a little brain when it comes to this. And it's the final thing. I want to go out with a bang, and I just...
Diva, I had to Google this final piece too. I was missing the same thing that you are currently now missing, now that you've moved off from the burned reels a bit. You know, I was in the exact same predicament. So, it's okay.
Maybe there's like a single like candle or something I'm supposed to blow out somewhere. 3 leads down to there. Maybe I need to go to the bell. Specifically. Maybe there's a candle I need to blow out at the bell. You know? So there's a lot of, like, candles in, you know, one world affecting the other. There's no candles currently. Maybe there is actually in the area by the bell. IRL. Not IRL, but outside the dream world. Maybe there is something I'm supposed to blow out there, but I wouldn't put it past being something in the dream world that I need to blow out to affect this, because it's usually a candle in the dream world needing to be blown out, you know, to open the door or something. But we've seen it having, yeah. But we've seen them be connected to the real world. So... could it be that I need to, like... Ugh. Is there a light I'm supposed to put out at the bell? Like, do I even need the unburnt reels? Like, do they even actually help me solve the puzzle at all? Or were they just extra? Like, can you just solve this puzzle only knowing, like, the mechanics generally? Bang, bang, bang. Okay. I'm gonna put every light I physically... Extinguish, extinguish. Can I extinguish? Any lights up here I can extinguish. I think I've already walked this without the lantern. Can I extinguish those lights somehow, maybe? Because it does seem like that would be a good... Like, that's where it is, you know. I can't extinguish them. Could I maybe jump over to them? I swear, if that's all it is me having to jump over and extinguish those bunch of candles. There's no extinguishing over here. I could still just... You. But more importantly... You! Oh, I can't extinguish it.
Well, at least you gotta go for a swim.
No, I broke my legs.
Oh, okay.
I'm glad you're getting food. Also, pineapple pizza's good. Don't you diss it.
I got a little bit of vanilla ice cream for the evening, too.
You got no taste. Let me go down to the bell. So I'm apparently not supposed to blow those bunch of candles out, and there's not really... I think I need to head to the bell. The area of it, at least, myself. Boo! I love it. It's my favorite pizza. Honestly. I know it makes my Italian heritage upset at me. I mean, I don't know. Pineapples were like a status symbol, so like, maybe they think I'm very bougie, you know? Can I... Oh my gosh.
Did that go away? It's still showing on the side.
It shows, I think, for us. But I don't think they see it. Okay, there's no lights here for me to turn off. So let's just go down. I can't just turn the lights off in the elevator. Come on. Let me at him. Let me at him. Let me at him. You won't let me at him.
I added their new URL to the block terms.
They have a new URL.
Yeah, I had blocked.com, but this one was .net, so I didn't get automatically blocked. So I want the domain name, the custom domain name part.
I'm gonna. Oh, what? Ah! They put an invisible wall there. How do I turn the light out? 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 Yeah, how do I turn that light out? How do I turn that light out? Woo!
I can't see the message we deleted anymore. So if you guys can, if you can see that guy is still, you gotta report it for stream tampering, because that's essentially what it is. Viewership botting. That's what it's called.
Ship botting?
Viewership botting.
Me?
I can't see the account that posted.
Oh yeah,
that
the corrective pasty D1Y thing. Yeah, I can see it.
I don't see that message at all. Period. So.
I do. Turn off. Go out. Bam. Is there a way to just fall down from the light? Every other loading area is taking me out there. Yeah, there's an invisible wall there. Is there a way to just silence the bell? No, because that's not been a mechanic I've been taught. And it's going to rely on mechanics that we've used elsewhere. It's not going to introduce a brand new mechanic. Going to, because they specifically make it so you can extinguish these. Maybe extinguishing. Maybe if I extinguish the other place, the place that has the stuff for 2, that light goes out. Honestly, okay. Strawberry Berserker, I have a question.
Listening.
Is this something? Is getting to that island something? I don't know how to word this other than just an outright ask. Is it related to the power flickering? Is that what I don't feel like it's correct, but I just want to know, am I wasting my time if I go like the whole... Okay, here's a way to word it. Is being able to get to the third island to do the third chain time-based?
No.
No. Okay, so it's not that I have to wait for something. But what am I not?
Anytime.
What?
You can just do it anytime.
Okay. Then what am I missing? What am I missing here? There's no invisible bridge. It has to be that I need to blow a light out somewhere. But there's the only place you extinguish candles in that is in the dream world. And I'm not finding anything near the bell or anywhere in the dream world that I can extinguish. This is my last loop. Let me just real quickly go to that, what's it called? I want to take the boat one more time to the bell, and I want to let go of, like, sit down my thing. The simulation point, like, loading zone. I just want to see if there's something I can turn off there. But it's also related to the third, so, like, I don't know what else I can turn off at the third. So I've extinguished the third fully, and it's not... I mean, it's not working.
You do need the loosest of hints just to get you back on a valid path. We can help you too, but I know that's probably not going to be a tonight thing, so don't worry.
Yeah, I'm sorry I waste your guys' time so much. Why? I didn't want to land here. Why'd I land here? I'm just so distracted. I want to go down to the thing. Oh, I've damaged my landing gear. Because I've tried extinguishing these lights. I can't extinguish the real lights. And the extinguishing of lights is the only one that I haven't done yet. That's the only real mechanic that I haven't had to mess with in the, well, no, other than extinguishing to undo those. Maybe it's not the extinguishing of lights. Maybe I'm supposed to glitch somewhere. What happens if I fall down in a loading zone without my thing with me? If I leave it on the boat? And then I just die because it deloads. The loading point deloads. I need the loading point to remain. The tree is... I'm not supposed to do the code. There's some mechanic I'm missing.
I know you haven't said anything about it in a while, but I just wanted to remind you that everyone's experience in this game is different, and everyone's is personal. So if you take a little longer on one part when you record on everything else, it's okay.
I don't think I'm ever. Look, I think I'm always gonna feel stupid about this part.
I understand. I still do too. I gave up and Googled to get back on track.
Like,
and then even when I read the hint, it was like the gentlest hint. Like, did you consider this? I'm like, I don't freaking know, dude. Just tell me more specifically. Like, yeah, you just like, have you really considered that too? No, I don't care. Okay, just tell me. And you just gotta do this. Like, oh yeah, I'm dumb. I should not have continued reading on. I should have thought about this for more than 5 seconds after the first hint.
Can I extinguish? Is there any little holes down? Pop up when I... There's nothing there. But the ones over there are off. What? What? But the lights over there are off. But there's no light there for those what? Huh? There's nothing here. No. Well, what happens if I fall into this water without a thing? I drown. I drown. I'm drowning. I am drowned.
Yep.
Okay. What if I leave this behind? I need to just look at the mechanics. I need to go back and just look at the mechanics that were utilized during the adventures and try and figure out it out. So far, the bell area is the only one that hasn't really done much. Honestly, I'm already crashing out. I don't know if I even am gonna have it in me to fully finish this loop.
Yeah, it's getting late. It's okay.
I need to sit and stew. Because I have been wasting my time thinking.
What kind of stew? Beef?
Huh?
What kind of stew? Beef? Sorry.
I don't know. Maybe chicken noodle. It just sends me down here without it. As expected. It doesn't actually... And then it just wakes me up when it deloads. I just need to look at the mechanics again. Because I have all the mechanics. I just don't know. I'm not applying them correctly. You know? Can I just blow this candle out? Maybe I just need to blow every single candle out. This is really hard to do in the dark. I'm okay. Maybe every single candle up here needs to be extinguished. So that not a single speck of light can get down into there. You know? am I supposed to go there? Like, maybe that's what I'm supposed to do.
If you think about it, armadillos are just tactical assault possums.
I thought you were gonna have a nugget of wisdom for me. And then you pull things like that.
Are you saying that was not wisdom?
Do you see that glitching at the like? Do you see that glitching?
I'm not entirely sure what you're referring to.
Like the like little, it's lighting up like right there at the. See what I mean?
Yeah, I see that very briefly sometimes. Yeah, I think I see it, but I don't know. I think it's just weird reflections more than anything. I'm not sure though.
Okay. This is so fucking weird having to do blind. But I must ensure that every candle, including those over there, are off. No light might shine at all. Everything must be dark. I can't send it down. Okay. Everything is as dark as I physically can make it. Whee! Bridge just went. Dam, I mean. The dam just went. And I met my goal of at least a 2-hour stream, so... What am I missing? What happens if I just... Wait. Oh. What if I just don't care about anything? There's something I can do to hide myself. Only thing I can do is conceal. I can't sit down while I have it concealed, can I? No, I can't. There's somewhere else I'm supposed to be... How have I dealt with these before? I've extinguished the light. I've had to extinguish the light. The only ways to extinguish light is to go up and hit extinguish on it. Meaning this probably has some sort of light source that is above ground in one of the areas that I am supposed to extinguish. But the only other place I haven't extinguished is the second tower. That doesn't have anything to do with this. And I've extinguished it before and it did not extinguish this. I'm not looking for a code. I'm looking for a mechanic. I'm not looking for a code. I'm looking for a game mechanic. I am not looking for a code. I'm looking for a game mechanic. I am not looking for a code. I am looking for a game mechanic. There is a game mechanic. There's some sort of game mechanic that I need to understand and figure out to be able to make this work. How do I turn you off? I need to have no brainwaves. Is meditating the answer? No. I need to die. I need to die. How do I die? How does one... How do I do this with no brainwaves? Explosion won't work. How do I do this as a silly, goofy little guy? Is there a way of keeping my helmet on? No. I really think meditating might be the answer. I'm gonna try meditating at this campfire. Actually, maybe I should go meditate, I think, at the one at the bell, actually.
The invisible bridge.
Yeah, it's quickest way of, you know, resetting there.
I forgot that it was there. I was watching you, like, waiting for you to drown. Or not drown, but your light to go out. No, you just break your legs.
It's quickest. Leg breaking gets me there.
Well, you said that reminds me of Syndrome from The Incredibles. It's quickest! I'm saying that I'm not doing the reference right at all, but I hope you get that what I mean.
I do not know.
I'm referring to the line, it's bigger, it's better, ladies and gentlemen, it's too much for Mr. Incredible. You don't know that line? I
do not have a vivid memory of this, no.
It was like one of my favorite movies when I was young.
Can I break a chain above or something? Is there something I can do to quiet you? My escape key is not working. No! No! I need my escape key! Oh. There, I got
tab.
A tab didn't work. It did the location. I bumped it once, thinking maybe I had... Okay, maybe this will get my brain waves low enough to not be woken up. It is me accepting death, in a way. Meditating, you know, is supposed to be really calming for the mind.
It puts you to sleep, at least.
It puts you to sleep. But I'm hoping it's what I need, because it'll keep my... I know my brainwaves, like, I don't know how to do this while killing myself. You know? Oh. I fell. But, like, I don't know how to actually just die. So, Belle, don't wake up, you know? So close!
You were so close yet so far.
How do I do this? The only way to not be woken up by Belle is to be dead. Is there one of these that I can die at? That I can injure my... Wait a second.
What's up?
I swear, if this is how you were supposed to do it this whole time. I swear to... If it was this easy! The entire time! Also, I think the thing's ending right now anyhow. Also, I don't think did I blow it out? No, I didn't blow out that middle one, but I brought the boat over, so I can at least ride back over now. And extinguish it. You know what? One more loop! One more loop, because I need to test this now.
Yeah, that's such sad timing. You didn't even get to verify your hypothesis. That's sad.
It's been staring me in the... I am telling you right now, I'm 100% sure that is the correct method. That I am supposed to do the other two first. Or just set it up so I can do the other two first, because, like, you know, I can't wake up anymore. So I don't soft lock myself. But I am 99% sure that is how you're supposed to be doing it. And if it's not, I'm gonna call bull, because you already showed us that dying by it means you can't get woken up by the bells.
I honestly miss... What was the thought leading up to this conclusion? I missed that part.
I kept saying I need to be, like, there needs to be something, a way of not being woken up by the bell. And I kept saying, how do I kill myself? How do I die by the fire? How do I die by it? And then I realized, die by the fire. I was trying to figure, because I was like, the only way to not get woken up by the bells is to have no heartbeat. AKA, not be able to be, like, your physical body woken up.
Fair. Interesting theories. I just...
You know what, if this is my last one, I want to do this...
And
Sorry.
I just came back to you killing yourself, and I'm like, what did I miss?
If I'm gonna do this for the last time, I want it to be by going in the other entrance and doing it at the third location. You know, if this is a true end, I want it to be this way. If it was this simple this whole time.
I can't comment on if it's correct or not, but like I said,
I will fail.
I said it before. Once you realize the true methods, you will be like kicking yourself so hard.
I already know it's this method. Okay, like keep your secrets, you scoundrel, for 5 more minutes while I get this all finished.
I'm not saying it's anything. I'm just commenting on what you're talking about. I'm sorry.
I know this is the way. It has to be the way. It's obvious. It has to be this.
Okay.
Let's just do the glitchy glitch down to get that one. I'll get the first 2, wake myself up, hop over to the bell, and then come down, I think. Because I don't want to kill myself and then drop down, I think. I don't know. Maybe I will. Because you can do these all in one go. Honestly. But I just want to make sure I don't accidentally soft lock myself. You know? Because... Yeah, I just...
It's kind of funny. This is one of the few contexts where you can say the phrase that you need to do, that you think you need to do at least, without it being a terms of service violation.
Yeah. But I just have to have no heartbeat. Like, you know, they've shown that when you flatline, you don't get woken up by the bells, and I just have to have no influence from... It was so obvious! We had an entire reel on it. Ooh, I'm pretty sure the reel on the I'm pretty sure the reel at the 3rd location, the archive, actually shows that. I swear to God, if it's just the secondary, if it's literally just the second reel, the game mechanic reel in the hidden archives.
Time will tell. Don't forget to extinguish.
I know. Trust me, I already was turning around. I'm just...
Okay. My screen, I said it as soon as you walked past.
Shush! Shush!
I'm sorry, that was amazing.
Be quiet. I can just imagine that you are all in the Discord just being like, finally, like, okay, head count, Skeleton and Omadon, are you here? Oh no, did they both go off to do something else? Are they going to miss this? No, I don't want them missing this.
Viewers right now, it's okay.
Okay, they are here.
Both viewers and
okay, they are here.
They responded immediately to confirm they are here.
Okay, look,
they are your willing audience.
Okay, I don't want them missing because I'm pretty sure this is... Okay, I'm rushing, don't worry. Well, no, I'm not Russian, I'm actually American, but like,
You were saying earlier today you're Italian.
Okay, look, I'm a slightly more Italian or Greek than I was expecting from the genetic results. My genetic composition is very much aligned with what my mother's genetic composition should be. And we didn't think my dad had any Greek or Italian. But we thought my mom was about a quarter Greek, a quarter Italian. So, yeah, I shouldn't be about a quarter Italian or Greek unless my dad had some Italian or Greek in him.
Wasn't it something like 3/4 of your genetic heritage? Or is... Oh no, I just want damage. No,
3/4 is just Northern European, which is, you know, the German, the Germanic, and the English from my dad. Which is what we expected, you know. because majority of it is just Germanic, like Germany. So that was to be expected. What was not as expected, there, okay, was Dad having any Greek or Italian in him. But then again, I don't exactly have the best genetic or ancestry history of that man, since, you know.
You both have dads that are not exactly role models.
They are not in our lives. Well, your dad's more in your life than mine ever really has been, so.
I mean, he's in my life as in he called me for the first time in 7 months to say, get your brother to pick up the phone. So.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Why is it... Are you seeing the screen lag that I am?
A bit, yeah.
Oh no. Okay, let's put this over here so I can get over through the glitch. And then just let myself fall off. Okay, are you guys ready? Got a barbecue, roasting one last marshmallow, and I am the marshmallow.
I smell some roasted fish.
Fish roast. Okay. True last one.
If you have it correct, anyway.
Wait, what?
You walk too far to the right. The tree
No!
marks the edge.
I just want to finish it! I want it to be... I don't have another loop in me, but I want it to be over! My computer doesn't have another loop in it. It's overheating. Okay, well... Do I just cut it here? Or do I finish this?
That's up to you.
I would like audience opinion.
Does that include me?
Yes. Like, you guys can talk it out if you need in the Discord, if you don't want to, like, spoil anything or that, but... I know, like, Omadon needs to get going. It's late here, like, I need to get to bed. You need to get to bed, and Theon. Like... Plus, then I don't have as much time to celebrate if this is the right method, you know?
And keep in mind, too, that I did recommend once you do beat the DLC, you want to re-finish the main game. Like, go back to the Eye.
Yeah, so why don't we just... Would... Skelly and Omadon, would you two be okay if I just ended it and we picked up here next time? That's fair. Okay. Then I'm going to
Talk
just...
about a cliffhanger.
I
You get to verify your thing.
I know. I am okay with it because, like, it also gives me, like, I am getting really tired and my computer's overheating. It lets me start off on the fresh thing, too, because I still have some of that negative, you know, vibes from the just, like, being so frustrated with it, so I kind of want to, you know, do it on the fresh slate. So it's just all the good, you know, dopamines associated with it.
Fair enough.
Yeah. 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 how many times did I, like, injure myself by the fire, too, unintentionally? Like, just... It's been nice talking with you guys. See you in exactly a week, okay? Bye!
Bye.